Euclid over rather than address how you proved a flat Earth?
Well, it doesn't need no base flat line.
No, that wasn't even a sentence.
The show is called Flat Earth Debates. We actually, my dog just tipped a chair on himself. We actually debate if flat Earth is real, if globe rhetoric, heliocentric cosmology models. We actually debate these matters, and people want to say we're crazy when we're actually talking about it, when they are avoiding talking about it. It's a funny thing how I can't get any of these people to want to sit down and discuss. Gas pressure without containment, they start choking on their spit and they're ready to run. They don't know.
Oh, yes. Now's a good time to bring it up because the show was over yesterday. People understanding, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Now they could tie that to, oh, okay, because I thought this was science, and then I have my other favorite channels talking about evolution for some reason, and now I understand because this is what science is. They don't actually have any, and then on top of that, they don't have any measurements for the claims of measurement either. Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah, well, am I mute? Well, what's going on? You don't hear me?
Oh my God! Don't come behind my beautifully not beautiful said thing, and deter people from
You said thing.
talking about
setting.
spreading.
Someone
housekeeping. Do you have any
it's called
questions about the
flat
housekeeping
Earth
questions,
debate.
Becky?
Becky, are
It's
you
my
from the
turn
lab in
now.
Jupiter
Get
or
on
are you on
mute.
planet
Get
Earth?
on mute. About flat Earth.
That's
Going to the stars, to the sextant. What does this has to do with flat Earth? I want to talk about the surface of the Earth from surface Earth level. Don't go to the sky. I don't care about gravity. Nothing like that. Only optics and geometry. That's all. And we'll go to exotic dark matter, dark energy, a thing you have not the first clue about, not the second, and not the millionth clue about. Let's talk about the Earth. Is it flat or is it not?
It's flat.
Jackie, you have any questions about any of the housekeeping questions? Like, for instance, you brought up the sextant. Can you get
I'm talking about the surface of the Earth, not
does everybody
housekeeping
hear how
question.
Jackie is talking through me? I didn't interrupt him not once.
Yeah, I
So we
heard
all
you. I
kinda-
heard you. You didn't hear
No,
me.
you didn't hear me
You're
because I
talking
didn't
about you're
finish
talking to
asking
someone
you the
else, not me.
question.
Not me.
Are you only going to
Jackie,
talk when I'm talking, or can I?
Yeah.
Can I go? Yes, he is.
Well, you're
So,
talking all the time, so it's kind of hard not to talk through you.
Asshole, that means shut up.
Speaking about the sextant, can you get an elevation angle from the horizontal to the GP and then to the I probably looked that up. Excuse the
Yeah, you
language.
did.
Can you get an elevation angle with the curved adjacent?
Sorry? Can I get
Can
the
you get an elevation angle with the curved adjacent?
Yes. I urge you to go read the Euclid book number 3. Even in number 1, it's suggested that elevation angle is not necessarily a straight line. So yes, that's known for over 2,000 years. Next question.
Okay, next question. Detail how you actually do that then. So detail getting an elevation.
You read Euclid books.
Do you need to Fundy mute me before I ask you the question?
Yes, Nathan.
No, you won't be Fundy muting me. So my question is, tell us how you do that in physical reality. That's get an elevation angle from a curved adjacent.
It's time to show. So can you pull up AutoCAD and show us how you can get an elevation angle off a curved adjacent? In AutoCAD, please.
No, I don't need AutoCAD. Did I mention AutoCAD? I mentioned Euclid.
No, I did.
Postulation 16, book 3.
I did. I said it.
Okay,
So
I heard,
it's
I
time
heard
to
you.
show.
Hold
You
on.
show us then.
Hold on,
You
QB.
show us then.
No, I'm
It's
asking you
time
to show us.
show now.
I'm asking you to show us.
You
We heard.
want me to show
Chaiki,
something on
I'm not
something
done
you
talking.
mentioned?
Not done talking. I heard you. You cited it yesterday. We looked. That's fine. Okay. Notwithstanding that you've cited Euclid. Excellent. Now show us in practical application how you do that. Measurement of an angle from a curved adjacent, please. Detail it in physical reality.
Every time you measure an angle, it's from a curved adjacent. Even when you measure from with a sextant, do you have a flat plane under you? What's that under you on your feet? It's called ground. It's never flat.
Yeah, detail the process.
That's it.
That was garbage. Telling me that the ground is never flat doesn't tell me how you acquire an elevation angle measurement from a curved baseline. Now, it's a contradiction in terms because an angle is two straight lines, Chaiki. One of them can't be curved. So you haven't detailed how the curved earth will give you an elevation angle measurement with a curved adjacent. It's nonsense. You can't have a curved adjacent. There's no such thing as a curved adjacent. The adjacent's straight. So what you're talking is utterly absurd, and you haven't still fulfilled what I asked for, which was detailing how this would actually be done in physical reality. What's being done? Okay, you pick up your sextant
Again.
and do what on a curved earth?
You connect one point to another point.
That's a straight line. One point connected to another point is a straight line. That's not a curve. So that fails on its arse if you're explaining how you've got curved adjacents, because one point meeting another is not a curved adjacent.
So the
Stuttering! You understand, do you, Dumbo? 2 points isn't a curved adjacent. You failed. You don't understand how this stuff works, and you're just bullshitting with Euclid and then talking and chanting through us while we annihilate your stupid garbage point. So stop chanting through me and listen. 2 points.
No, you chanting.
You need ejecting. Like every other asshole that comes here when they get annihilated. Maybe you can moan about the mute button while I annihilate your stupid claim.
Tell me when it's my turn, Nathan.
You've already had your turn. You said 2 points, and now you're chanting through the fact that's a straight line. You feel that needs chanting through, or asking when your turn to talk is. You gave me what I needed, 2 points. You've said it. Now, all you can do is chant through the middle of me. Right, Discord? You're not hearing me anymore? Yeah, that's right, audience. When assholes present their claim and I listen, 2 points, he said. And I addressed that that's not curving. That's what he's been asked for. He chants incessantly straight through the top of it. So Discord can't hear. Well, you'll be damned if I'm going to stop my audience from hearing me, Chaiki. Yeah, they will hear me take apart that 2 points isn't curving. Annihilating your garbage that you said you could do. Get a curved adjacent to give you an angle. It won't. So you fail. You lose. Chanting through me is just an asshole move of a loser. That's what you did because you lost, Chaiki. You're a loser chanting through me. Stop it. So that's a straight line, Chaiki. Do you want to get back to the debate you lost and started chanting through me instead of facing your loss? 2 points, you say. That's not curving. That's a straight line, Chaiki, for an angle. Has to be straight. That's what an angle is. You going to respond? Now you've had your little burst of fundy muting? You're going to respond? This is where you lose, Chaiki. No response whatsoever, right? Coward. Only you're chanting when you lose, right? You total coward. Loser. Not got much to say anymore, right, Chaiki? Scumbag. That's what you do when you lose. For all of you out there who want to moan about how I've got a mute button. Oh, really? So, realistically, my summary of the 2 points he detailed that we all heard he wasn't muted should forego a rebuttal in favour of his chanting straight through the top of the rebuttal that annihilates his point. Because that's fair. That would be neutral if he got to chant through the rebuttal. Wouldn't it? That would be totally neutral. Right, Chaiki, you total asshole? Why aren't you chanting anymore?
Am I the only one deaf here, or did anyone else hear?
What, the rebuttal that you chanted through? No, nobody in Discord heard it, because you chanted through every last word of it so that they wouldn't hear it. I addressed your 2 points.
Are you talking over me again? Let me finish
Is
this.
that all you got? I point out that 2 points is a straight line. He moans about whether or not he's getting talked over. In other words, the discussion, the debate goes no further. All he's got to offer from this point forward is chanting through me. Non-addressment of the fact he said 2 points. Straight line, Chaiki. We're going to move forward, or is it silence again? Am I muting him? Ladies and gentlemen, is this him being muted? He heard the rebuttal. He's got nothing for me. But while I'm in the middle of pointing out how he failed, he's got plenty to say. He's got plenty to say now I'm in the middle of talking, right, Chaiki? This is asshole behaviour from losers. We win with our points. He loses, and this is what he does. Chants straight through the top of me. Loser. So 2 points, that's a straight line. That's where we got to.
Loser.
So you're going to focus on the fact I pointed out you lost rather than the 2 points. Me, I'm trying to get the discussion back on track to the point where I say you lost. You won't concede your loss. You'll focus on the fact I'm calling you a loser. We've got 2 points. That's a straight line. That's not a curved adjacent. Where you lost was with 2 points. Oh, you're going to chant through the 2 points be connected to your loss? So we can't have the loser line work if I'm connecting the fact you lost with your 2 points. Yeah, he won't. See, if I leave the line open, I never get to conclude the rebuttal because the chanting starts before the conclusion comes. So it's very easy to just calmly say to the audience, without any fundy muting from Chaiki, that when he said 2 points, he needs to start chanting through the fact that that doesn't comport with his angle from a curved adjacent. He hasn't got one. That's where his argument failed, and that's where he lost. His now focus on loser chanting through the top of me. Yeah, you are a loser. You lost when you detailed 2 points for an angle. That's not curving. That's not a curved adjacent. You were asked to provide it and put it into practical application. You failed. You lost, Chaiki. Any response to that, Chaiki?
Still need to say the magic words, Nathan.
What, you lost, you fundy? It's going to... So, ball.
I wasn't muted. Who is it?
But you proved a flat earth with the 2 points. That's the baseline.
Yeah, you keep repeating yourself for the past hour.
Yeah, until you concede that your 2 points you mentioned...
Is the base.
So are you going to just ignore the fact that you brought up these 2 points and chant through that too?
You brought up this...
So I'm repeating what you brought up over and over again, Chaiki. That's right, you brought them up, those 2 points that aren't curving and aren't a curved adjacent. But what are you going to tell me that I'm repeating myself? Yeah, I'm repeating what you said with the 2 points.
Yeah, well...
Yes, so you brought them up. And then I'm hammering you and proving that that proves a flat earth while you chant through me incessantly, non-stop. Yeah, you're proving a flat earth with those 2 points you brought up. Me repeating that you prove a flat earth with it isn't going to ever be the thing not on the table. And no amount of chanting and fundy muting is going to change that you proved the flat earth. What's on screen now is what you were asked for, a curved adjacent, with the pink panther holding a set square with a curved line against a curved earth that will never give you an elevation angle. You said you could, you cited Euclid, you said you could have a curved adjacent, then you gave us 2 points. That's where we're at. Yeah, I'm repeating it. It's where you lost.
I see. So you never learned Euclid. That's why...
So we're going to go back to Euclid. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it and asked you how you put it into practical application. So you circled, jerking, fundy with your 2 points that we already got to after my acknowledgement of Euclid that you now circle jerking back to. Yeah, you got to the 2 points after Euclid. I've already conceded. We saw it. It was yesterday. Today is another day. Today we've got 2 points you were detailing. The baseline. Now you're denying a baseline. No, I didn't let you. I said you brought up the 2 points. That's where you lost. That's not a curved adjacent. That's a flat earth proof that you used with your 2 points.
There's no yesterday for Euclid. It's too...
So the answer is there's no yesterday and back onto the circle jerk of Euclid. Yeah, the 2 points prove a flat earth. Back to Euclid. Circle jerking fundy. Clutching at straws. Already been conceded and discussed. Don't need to go over this again. We just need to discuss the 2 points that aren't curving, Chaiki. That's where we're at. We've moved past Euclid. It's been conceded.
What's being conceded?
Euclid, you brought it up yesterday. And I said, yeah, notwithstanding your detailed description of Euclid, how'd you put this into practical application? And then you asked specifically about a curved adjacent. You haven't provided it, you've provided 2 points. That's a flat earth proof. Like on screen here, for this elevation angle measurement to 3 stars. the 2 points would be the center point out to the right angles. That's not curved adjacent, but that's how celestial navigation's done on a flat Earth. You also confirmed that when you detailed the 2
Where's the
points.
baseline?
And then you chanted through it every time I summarised your 2 points, like you've just done. You started chanting through me. 2 points, your
Where's
point.
the baseline?
Yeah, that is the baseline. It's on screen now.
What is it? What is it?
Well, what is the point of chanting through me rather than acknowledge that they're your 2 points? Maybe go back to Euclid.
You forget I'm in the show. I can't see what you show on screen.
Yeah, a flat baseline, 2 points.
2 points.
Yeah, the 2 points you brought up, and we're not going to go away from because they prove a flat Earth.
So the line from
It's a straight one. It's not curving. It's 2 points. That's right. It's not a bent, curved adjacent. It's just 2 points. It's straight.
the adjacent, the line to the star.
Yeah, that'd be straight also. We're talking about a triangle.
No, a baseline.
Yeah. So on screen now, we've got 3 triangles. This is a different diagram with just 3 triangles for triangulation. And there's a straight line moving out to the right angle below the star along the baseline. That's our celestial navigation. This isn't curving. This isn't a curved baseline. It's what you said when you cited Euclid. We affirmed Euclid citation's correct, but then we tried to get you to reference it to a line along the ground for celestial navigation, and you told us you could get a curved adjacent. You can't. Lots of fundy muting ensued. That's where we're at.
Euclid was really wrong.
So back to Euclid. 2 points. That's where we're at. We moved past Euclid, but it seems now we're on the perpetual merry-go-round of I'm going to circle jerk back to something we've already conceded.
Yeah, Euclid is
Yep, going to be circle jerk back to at all costs. Yeah, I know. I'm just not letting you because we're at the 2 points past Euclid and curved adjacents past Euclid. We're already at the point where you haven't given us a curved adjacent. That's what you were asked for, based on your citation with Euclid notwithstanding. So we're already past Euclid. Maybe go back to Euclid for a 5th time.
No, we don't pass Euclid.
Oh, I see. So we do need to go back to Euclid when you're proving a flat Earth with your 2 points. It's best to circle back to a point that we've already conceded rather than acknowledging the 2 points on a flat baseline as detailed in the last 5 diagrams that all have a flat baseline with 2 points not curving. Back to
I don't
Euclid,
care
right?
about your diagrams. I'm talking about the pure truth, the one that has actually a proofs to it.
Well, that was meaningless drivel that didn't give us a curved baseline. Meaningless nonsense that didn't give us a curved adjacent. Meaningless nonsense that didn't give us a practical application of a curved adjacent in celestial navigation. That was meaningless tripe. It didn't mean anything. You saying that you've got actual proof in actual proof, you're just waffling nonsense. You have got absolutely nothing beyond your chanting and fundy muting, Jaiki. It's all you've got.
Yeah, that's how the world looks to ignorant person. That's how it looks.
Sorry, this is from celestial navigation diagrams. These are from books that detail how you do celestial navigation so that you can save your life at sea if lost. It's got a flat baseline, same 2 points you detailed that you want to go back to Euclid over rather than address how you proved a flat Earth.
Well, it doesn't need no base flat line.
No, that wasn't even a sentence. Yeah? So for all his chanting and talking through the top of me, that's what he actually had to offer. Wasn't even a concise, let alone coherent sentence proving or detailing anything, because it didn't even make sense as a full sentence. That's what he's actually got to offer. But he thinks what he's got to say is so important that he needs to talk through the top of me non-stop. No, what he's actually done with the words we did hear, and he wasn't muted over, were him detailing the 2 points on screen now. This is about the 7th example that proves Earth's flat. It's a flat baseline. It's not curved adjacent. Can't have a curved adjacent. It's nonsense.
Well, you have 2 lines that you decided to draw the Earth flat below them. That's about it.
Again, was that a coherent sentence? I will make a concise summary. Earth is flat. When measuring a baseline between you and 90-degree positions below stars that you're getting angles to, you require and is a prerequisite that Earth is measured and is flat. That is how it is navigated. See how that's a nice, concise summary of how Earth is flat? In Chaiki's example, although he claimed to be able to get curved adjacents, he didn't. He detailed 2 points. 8th diagram that shows the 2 points one below the concise summary I just gave of 90 degrees below a star, and a line that is straight between you and the base, that is a flat Earth proof. Now, like I say, Chaiki, who can't string together more than 4 words that are actually meaning anything, because he can't string together a proper sentence, literally
It's okay,
chanted
I'm
through
reading while I'm-
every single word of that. So literally nobody in the Discord could hear anything I just said. Correct, Discord server? That's not you, Chaiki. I'm asking someone
There's
else.
nothing to hear. It sounds like background noise.
Yeah, this guy is out of his mind. He's a little crazy. So tread lightly, Nathan. This guy is the type to end up on your doorstep. Very, very triggered.
But did you hear my response, or was from your perspective? Because obviously, for my audience, I can close down the Discord line so that they can actually hear my concise summary of where he lost. I'm asking from the Discord server, because that's not the case for you. I assume you didn't hear a single word I said, correct?
Yeah, it was audio chaos.
Yeah. So that's what Chaiki has succeeded in. He's succeeded in the Discord server not hearing what I have refuted his claims with. And he personally, every time he pipes up as I give him his flat earth proof of 2 points, will also start piping up when he's asked to address the flat earth proof he gave, because he thinks that not hearing it will mean he doesn't have to address it. Like now, when he does hear it, he will go totally silent. You watch. Won't give a concise rebuttal and tell us about the curved adjacent he can give us, or address the flat earth proof he gave us.
Yep.
See, there's
Yep.
that stone. Go on, Chucky. Mike's all yours.
What is mine? For how long?
As long as it takes you to address the flat earth proof with the 2 points along the baseline and your failure to provide a curved adjacent. However long it takes you to
Well,
address that.
I never said 2 points along the baseline.
Ban him.
Said 3
Ban him.
points.
Ban him permanently. That's the third time I was hoping for the lie. Whoever's out there, permanently ban Chaiki like Rumpus and like Akumu virus. He is only here to lie. We're specifically debating celestial navigation. When he loses because of his flat baseline, he says he wasn't claiming a baseline. Scum. That's what we deal with here. Scum. Deny the very premise that we're debating when you lose. I don't want him here anymore. Get lost, Chaiki. You're never going to return. Like all the other scumbag liars who were given 3 opportunities to just rescind their lies. When you double down on it and triple down on it, you get lost. You don't come back. No. When we're specifically debating about celestial navigation and elevation angles, that's specific to baselines. And you tell us about a curved adjacent, that's your curved baseline, and fail to give it us, and then deny that you're even arguing about a baseline 3 times, that's when you never return.
I never said 2 points along the baseline. I want to talk about the surface of the Earth from surface Earth level.
You're not worthy of conversation anymore. You're useless. All you're doing is creating audio chaos when you lose in the Discord server, in the vain hope that that will be the audience's perspective of what you have to say, or don't, when you stutter and stammer. Now you can get lost permanently. I never want to see you here again, Chaiki, because you're utter scum and you only obfuscate and you offer nothing. Nothing. But lies. That's what you actually offered here. 3 occasions you had, 3 occasions you took the opportunity and lied. Scum.
Chaiki talking shitey.
It's like bubbling of swamp gas, right? He's a swamp monster. Stutter, 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 stutter.
And
I
I
got half a
wasn't
point.
and it wasn't color commentary. He said in the middle of that, as he was funny muting you, that's the intent. So he admitted to why he's doing it. So the rebuttal can't be heard.
I never said 2 points along the baseline. I want to talk about the surface of the Earth from surface Earth level.